Welcome to 76. I'm Dan Reynolds, and this here.
And I'm Ann Lemley.
Why don't you do that?
Why don't I do what?
Say your own name. I get
Because
flustered.
I don't want to.
You don't want to? Because
No.
you don't want to?
Because I don't want to.
Well, okay.
But I did today. Because I want to.
Uh-huh.
What's up? What's up?
You know when I schedule these shows, when I write out the lineup.
You're such a good little scheduler.
Well, yes, I am. I keep seeing the number of shows that we do.
What are we on?
306. This is 306.
No wonder
Show
I
306.
feel absolutely exhausted.
Well, if you want to do this every day,
No. Well, I don't care. I would.
would you really?
I'm game for whatever.
You'd have to get another host.
Oh. Because you're not doing it.
I'm not doing it. But you've been doing it for quite a while. I appreciate you hanging in there.
Well, thank you. I enjoy it. And I enjoy learning. The whole reason, we do this is to give you information about things going on locally, and I benefit from that as well. So. And
before we did a show like this, I was basically in the dark. I'm not a social
Butterfly?
person. Whatever. Would that be what it is?
I don't know.
Butterfly? More like a caterpillar?
Moron?
Moron. There you go.
I don't know.
I mean, I go to social things, but I don't go out seeking every social thing, and we kind of get that. We feel that here. We get that here. We get those guests, and they tell us all about the things that happen around here.
Those ladies are laughing at us.
That's fine. They can go ahead and laugh.
We think you're a social butterfly.
We're social, but no, we're not. We're not. You may be.
I used to be.
Well, you get called to sing national anthems and opening things like that.
What? I have to tell you. I have to thank John Phillips. He
tracked you down. He tried to get your number from me, and I wouldn't give it out.
He tracked me down, and I do that. I don't expect anyone to pay me to do the national anthem for different events and stuff. Well, the other day he stopped by my house and he said, "There's a little check down at the youth center for you." So I felt very honored that I was asked, but even that was really, really nice for them to compensate
It's nice
me
to be paid for things you do. Yeah.
I was shocked. I didn't expect that, but
Yeah.
it was very, very nice. So there, I had to put that little tidbit in there.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, I just want to tell people, if you didn't get to see the Veterans Day show at the Lyric this past weekend, it was very, very nice.
Yes, it was. And we enjoyed it. All of us that were in it.
A lot of people were involved in it. And what was nice about it
appreciated what we did for the veterans.
Yeah. Daryl Horton kind of
Ramrodded
put it together, and then he just told people, he said, I'd kind of like to have some input, and people will come up with some ideas, and he says, run with it. So, I mean, it was more of a collaborative variety type show, and everybody's there said they liked it. So
good, I'm glad to hear that.
We had a good time with that.
You bet.
And I want to let people know that this Saturday we have a couple more local bands. Actually, we're kind of stretching the boundaries of local, because the main attracted band that's coming this weekend, this Saturday at 7 o'clock at the Lyric, is Spinrad. Now, Spinrad used to be popular around this area. And one of the members, bass player, is Sean King, and he used to live here in Harrison. Actually, this is his home territory. And he now lives in Springfield with a group of guys up there, and some of those guys are from Mountain Home. So when they found out about what we do at the Lyric with local bands, he contacted me and said, hey, I would love to come back and play for my hometown. So
good deal.
Him and his group, and then the Ground Rattlers will start it off at 7. And their Ground Rattlers are a local band, and they'll be playing at 7 o'clock. And both groups are kind of rocky, but not so much that you have to wear earplugs or anything like that. Spinrad has a saxophone. They feature a saxophone player. And I went online, listened to some of the music, and
that'll be a good concert.
It's real nice. And the music is, their own. I don't know if they do cover music. They may do, but most of what I heard is their own stuff. So it'd be good.
Let me retract what I said about I hate country music, because I don't hate it.
You didn't say that on the air.
Oh.
But now you just did.
I did. We were talking earlier, and I said something about I hate country music. But I don't hate it. It's just not the genre I usually listen to.
Well, country music is actually...
There's a little crossover in pop there.
Country music now is... Country music is like Conway Twitty.
Can you go ahead and speak?
Yeah. That's what country music is to me. Music today is what I used to listen to in the 70s and 80s. Okay. 60s, 70s, 80s.
Hey, one more. Okay, I'm changing the subject because I know we need to move on. But I did this color run in Little Rock this past weekend.
A color run?
Yes. It's a 3-point 1-mile race, a 5K, and they throw all this powdered color on you at different stations and stuff. And we came out of there. We looked quite interesting. I had my hair in a do-rag because I didn't want that crap all in my hair. And a friend of mine and I went and drove home. We had to cover the seats in the car and stuff because they said you might have a little trouble getting it off your seat. So it was really quite interesting. It had a cornstarch base.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was really quite interesting though, and it was fun. It was not a timed sort of thing. It was just a fun race.
All right. That was in Little Rock.
It was in Little Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Just saying.
Good.
Okay, were we going to go on with the lineup?
We can. Go ahead. We got a short show today.
Yeah, we got short showed today.
Couple of guests, if you saw them at the very beginning of the show, they thought it was other days or whatever.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to make it. So we do have Robbie Cotton and Kathy Wilburn here to talk about the Lights of Love, an annual event, and we'll be talking with them in just a few minutes. We also have Ginger Milan here with the Boone County Library to give us the scoop on what's going on at the Boone County Library. We will go to break, and when we return, we will have Robbie and Kathy. Stay with us.